We're about to do the next segment here. So picking up where we left off before, we're going to go ahead and start working on Conflagration level 2. But to do that, we're going to get Conflagration level 3 first. So right now, we're about to go gather some mana. And that's pretty much where we'll start off. So let's get into it. Now, the Croc Emporium is probably the fastest way to do this, but I also want to kind of dive into a few things that I actually found out or kind of figured out doing some solo play last night. So, pretty much the way that the grading system works, because I hadn't really paid attention to this before. The grading system works by scaling up the grades that you receive while fighting enemies. So of course, yeah, you get points from doing different things, like obviously support actions, being able to use support spells at different points in time, dodging attacks, chaining, comboing, whatever. But the idea is that how you play the game matters massively in terms of what damage you take. If you're dealing precision counters, for example, you can make up for the fact that you got hit. Kind of like how I don't know if anyone saw in that last section of gameplay, but the second that I got hit, I literally did a precision counter off of that attack. So for me, interestingly enough, what I'm going to have to do through the next few sessions of my gameplay, I'll go ahead and build that skill a bit more, is I need to become an absolute master of precision counters. It wasn't something that I really put a ton of energy into yet, to be honest. I was just dodging for the most part. But you get a massive amount of points for doing that. So it's something that's worth learning how to do. Now that said, again, you can still play the game the way you want, but what pretty much they're doing is encouraging you to master all of the combat methods that you have available to you as Frey. Being able to sit there, figure out different attacks to use, whether you're switching between burst shot, normal shot, the different versions of normal attacks, all of that is warranted. So for example, tapping like this is 3 shot and then blast like a big shot, right? So you can actually use shot like that. That's just basic shot. But the second that I hold shot down, it becomes scatter shot. So the way to prevent that is to just tap R2, but it's a really light tap instead of a full tap. And that kind of has to do with the PS5's triggers. So when they literally said that this game would not play correctly unless you were on PS5, they actually meant it. Because all of the controls for this game are basically tailored to the PS5's DualSense controller layout. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of experimentation here, and I'll show you what I mean by being able to really get in and do some nigh perfect gameplay. Alright, so we'll put that down. So nigh perfect gameplay definitely means ensuring that you do not get too close to the enemies in question, because if you do, then you're liable to get hit, and obviously that wouldn't be a great look, right? That will wind up hurting your point totals massively. Also, it is perfectly fine to run on top of an enemy. You can do that. Makes for a good change of pace, actually. Alright, we'll go ahead and just set that up, blow him apart. We're out of stamina, so I'm just going to actually wait. I don't have to struggle right now because it's going to take them a second to get to me. Let me go ahead. I'm just going to jump around a bit, get my stamina back up. These enemies can tank Tendril, so I wouldn't recommend using Tendril on an enemy that can tank it. It's just not a good idea. And I would suggest not locking on to an enemy too much if you don't know for sure that it's not going to set you up for getting hit. We'll go ahead and do this. Kind of hit them with a bit. An attack. So if we actually scan these guys, right, they're weaker. They're weaker to Silas's magic. Or at least they're not super resistant to it. Let me say it that way. We'll go ahead and unpack Legion, use Fusillade, use Aegis, and then we'll start to layer them with attacks. So see, they're actually distracted with the Legion, which allows us to pretty much just pepper them. Now we can actually go in for some attacks here. We just gotta make sure that we dodge their attacks in turn. And there we go. But it's all about, honestly, mastering the fighting system in this game is all about being quick, maintaining distance, knowing when to combo, and making sure that under no circumstances you get hit. And if you are going to get hit, then return those hits in kind with the precision counters or some of the other methods that are there. Now, what the rating system really does to your benefit is that the rating system increases the amount of experience that you get as a bonus from your combat. That's the main benefit.
Good night.
So anytime that you're killing enemies and you have that full star chart, the full star award, that means that you're getting full XP for whatever you're doing. Let's go ahead and take care of these boggarts over here. So that's one of them right here. We're gonna do an entire scan of the area. So if you need to do an entire area scan, you just want to kind of look away from the enemy probably, and then do that. We would have killed him off of that first one. We're gonna run in here, use Tendril. And so that's an example of normal shot, right? And then we can go into scatter shot on this one here. And actually, I think we killed everybody. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and pick up all of these little stones over here. And I actually thought about something else. There's an area that we can go to that will probably have some more ether, kind of like this ether right here, right? So it's actually over here. Let's look at the map. Let me make sure I can find the area. Let's see, we may have to go a little ways to get to it. I believe that the area that I'm actually thinking of is over here, above the ruins of Mar. However, we do actually have a chest over here that we have not seen yet. We are going to go in that direction as well. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, look, enemy. Okay, looks like we missed one. Oh, all 4 of them respawned. Isn't that hilarious? And so that's how you can kind of make sure if you can chain your shots properly, you never even have to touch the ground. Alright, he's dead. And now we just gotta get rid of this one over here. Let's pin him in place. And then we're good. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and get that chest down there. So we got a little ways of running to do. Nothing too big though. We'll go ahead and get rid of these zombies. I'm gonna get them grouped up. And see here, I'm literally running over their heads. If you can actually run over the enemy, you can stun them with parkour, which is a really cool touch as well. So see, now we have company. Watching that one to make sure that I don't get hit by it. Okay. We'll get this one. We gotta make sure that the other bird friends don't come back, because of course they're probably floating somewhere. We'll go ahead and get whatever was left over here. Alright, we're going for this chest, so that's down this way. Actually, let's go across. It's gonna be easier to do it that way. And we'll see if we've missed any specific ether up here. So that's very possible. Let's go this way. Right. So here's some more ether. Okay. Let's actually come back here. There's not enough space for that jump, and there's ether over here anyway. So we'll go here. Ping to this one. Whoop. Hold on. Definitely overjump that. And again, that's the beautiful thing about getting used to the controls. Once you're used to them, you can actually recover very easily from when you fall or overstep or something like that, a jump. So we're gonna go here, zip to this one. Our main goal is to get over to that area, but I'm gonna actually take us this way just to see if there's a chance that we kind of missed anything. Okay, I'm not seeing anything straight out, so we'll just go ahead and head down to the ground. As we can see though, I'm seeing what looks like two chests over this way. We're gonna see if we can reach those areas. Unfortunately, it looks like we cannot. So it is what it is. Okay, we can't go that way either. But we can fight them. Nope. There's no, obviously I can't actually reach them, right? I have to wait for them to be nice enough to bring themselves out here, which they actually were. That is awesome. Alright. There we go. Alright, and we'll go up this way. Oh, I was trying to hit that one there. You do have to actually do long focus, I think, to be able to touch those, or to actually aim at them properly. So let's go up here. Oh, okay. My bad. Let me go ahead and change magic levels. Nope. Oh my goodness. This is annoying because of the way in which this guy's built. There we go. He's down. And we managed not to somehow wind up dying or getting hit. Alright. So that's our shore violets. Nothing really else to see there. Let me check and see what the map looks like from here. I think I can technically hit those two angle stones, but that's my limit. Also, I cannot go that way and get to that either. Yeah, I think, nope, can't even get to those angle stones. So that's off limits. Alright, so next step is, oh, we do actually have more enemies here. Fire trap on lower level enemies literally just keeps them in the same location. It's beautiful. So he's done, and then once the fire trap ends, it's safe for me to go in and pick up the spoils. Before that, I wouldn't be able to get anywhere near that area. So I'm using this, well, not even obviously, but like I'm using her scan to be able to sit there and figure out where all of the ether is in this area. So of course, if you're looking for items, that's always a good touch, is to just use the ether to be able to identify where the different spots are. So that's just all shore violets, tall aster, which we can use tall aster for upgrading. Good thing we found that. Okay, I don't see anything else in that section. And over there are my friends, the evil goats, which I guess we can go ahead and get rid of them too while we're over here. I literally despise these guys. So they're weak to both Frey's magic and other magic. The key with these guys, do not let them get close to you. Take them out as quickly as possible and run if they get close. Because of the fact that they basically like to just ram you all the time. And once they're close, you will have no time really to be able to get distance before you get hit again. I've had to learn the hard way many times by fighting them. So again, my keynote, just don't do it to yourself. I don't think there's anything else really to be gained from going this direction, because we can't go there. There are technically enemies here, but I'm gonna check something. If we don't have, oh okay, 250, so this will actually be 250 right here. So we'll go ahead and do this. We'll open up a fire trap on that one instantly. We'll run in on this one. We'll erect a crucible. And from here, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna actually get myself out of a situation where it's easy for them to hit me. Nope. Saw that one coming. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and activate Legion, activate Aegis, activate Fusillade. Alright. Why am I over here? So that I can see them if they choose to advance in my general direction. Alright, so that's the last one in the plan. So just go ahead and pretty much just put it down with multiple attacks. Alright, so we're done over here. We can go this way. Now really quickly, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show something that's really interesting about the bridge here. When you're near this area, you should actually use your scanning ability, because on the bridge there will be a lot of items down here. Now I'm not sure if this was just hidden on the demo or if this is kind of going to be a thing, you know, going forward where you may need to just think like this. But yeah, there's literally sections right here on the bridge where there are items hidden. And of course, be careful. She can, quite frankly, just step straight off of this. So yeah, it might be something to note. But if you do your catches properly, you'll wind up hitting the bridge. Well, not the bridge, but getting to the other side from pillar to pillar without a problem. So let's scan this section here. There's something over that way. So of course, I'm going to control her focal point and then adjust it. It looks as if I'm going to kind of have a problem adjusting it to another area. So I'm just going to go ahead and go this way like that. And there we go. And grab this. I don't even think I'm going to worry about the next pillar. Now, where do we need to go from here? So this area up here has a lot of ether. This section and these sections. So we're going to start heading in this direction to find more. We can just, yeah, we can go that way. That's fine. Let me see what's below us. Alright. Okay, now see, I didn't see that. So that's my bad. So see, now I gotta get my points back up. While you're using Surge Magic, you are invincible for a very short period of time. And I did say very short. Do not believe that you are infallible. You will be proved wrong. Easiest way to not take too much damage is to just never stay in one spot for too long. All of the enemies are coming at you at different times. They are fast. They are unrelenting. So prepare yourself for that and deal with it accordingly. That's why anybody who says that the gameplay is slow in this game, I feel like just did not actually turn the gameplay up. There we go. And that's our level up, which brought us up to 129. We do need a little bit more ether. We need to have 142 to level up to Conflagration Level 2. So with that being said, I do believe we'll be able to find it as we go further up. We can go ahead and start that ascension here. I'll go ahead and sense that area. It's kind of what I figured, that there might be something down there. So just to check. Yep. Okay, we're up. Now let's see. There's definitely going to be enemies in this area. Yep. We'll use Rage Slice. Oh, side note. Something else important to note here. You can take as much time as you want to take enemies out. That has nothing to do with score. Score is more about making sure that you don't take damage. You can take as much time or as little time as you want to be able to wipe enemies off the map. So if you're someone who likes to slow things down, then do so. There's no penalty for that. Okay, let me remind myself where exactly we're trying to go here. So in actuality, we don't even need there. I think that what we really need is this section up here. So like places on this ridge, this area, this section, this section. I'm gonna see how many tags we can put down. Okay, so we can only put down 5 maximal tags on the board at once. Cool, that's good to know. So let's head in the direction of our objectives as quickly as possible. Obviously, anything that we do run into, we'll kill. That's definitely not the only enemy out here. There really are a lot of enemies. Alright. Let's go ahead and just use this as well. And we go ahead and we pick up what's left. So as you can see, you can use strictly attack spells if you want. You can use support. It's up to you. Nobody's going to tell you how to play in that regard. You can mix it up as much as you want. Okay. Nope. Okay, that's good to go. Done there. Oh. Okay, I knew there had to be another enemy somewhere out here. So watch out for the crows, of course. Oh. Okay, the spurs did a little bit of damage to them. Set them up to where you can kind of get them within a certain range, and then take out the ones that are in front. All right. Okay, and he's down too. Let's continue to head in the direction that we were trying to before. And so we're gonna use this tree. What's up, bro? Nothing much, to be honest. So pretty much right now I'm just doing SpellCraft. Well, not really doing SpellCraft challenges first. I'm trying to get this to 142 for Conflagration level 3. As of right now, all available magic that we have has been fully leveled up in terms of SpellCraft challenges, except for this one. I need level 3 Conflagration. Then once I have that, I'm going to activate SpellCraft challenges on both level 3 and level 2. And then we're going to go have ourselves a very fun experience trying to do the level 2 one. Because it's going to be straight foolishness. Because that means I'm going to have to kill nightmares. And nightmares at hardest difficulty. So that's just going to be utterly beautiful. But it'll definitely be a fun run. Oh yeah, I need to get rid of these guys. Nope, not today. Also, I figured out ways to actually improve on Frey's ability to get pretty much like perfect scores. So the idea is perfect scoring is contingent upon not taking damage. Like everything else is important, true enough. You can switch it up with support abilities, you can throw in new ways to use her surge magic and stuff like that. But it's all really about making sure that you do not take damage at all. So that's something that I've been working on trying to master lately. Let's see here. Because I mean, I already kind of had to start on it with hard mode, but once you take it up to this level, you cannot take damage at all, or your score plummets. So you just have to really figure out kind of how to make sure that you can take as much time as you want in a fight, but you have to have full mastery over her dodging abilities, and specifically, the one that I'm really trying to master right now is precision countering. Because the precision counter, when employed, is unbelievable. I didn't realize how good it was. Take care of you while that's working in the background over there. There we go. Alright, that was clean. Okay. Let's go up this way. I'm trying to use my memory to figure out which areas I saw ether. So since I've been using these different play files to kind of allow me to go back and forth and test different things out, I've just been making sure that I remember the locations for different magic sections. Let's go up here. I believe there should be a good stock of them up top. I just gotta find it. Okay, so I believe I've already done this area. That's toward the castle. There may be a random collection of ether somewhere around here, though. I feel like there was. I thought that there was ether over this way, but maybe I was wrong. I know the bear is over here, but I thought there was a ether pool somewhere. Nope. I don't even feel like being bothered with him right now, because he's not going to give me enough, he won't give me enough ether for the trouble. Like enough mana points, so not even gonna be bothered. Okay. Let's go up this way. Alright, those are just Piranhases. So we'll dodge them. I'd be surprised if I did, but maybe I actually did pick this area clean. Alright, y'all have fun. Nope. Thought you had me, but not today. Here, have a present. Yep, you go down. Nope. Done. I'll get rid of that marker. I know that was where ether was before, but I guess I've already gotten that, so we can get rid of that marker. I'll get rid of 3 and 4 in a second because I know that I actually did go to those areas and there's nothing there. Okay. Wait a minute now. Take a load off. Nope. Alright. Okay then, so maybe I did actually get all the ether here. That works. Let's see. Go over this way then. And we'll just activate it one more time just to make sure I didn't miss any down on the rock side below. Wait, there we go. Alright, nothing. Okay, so I just need 644 more XP to get me to the next level, so that's fine. Probably an easy way to do that is to take care of this Goliath down here. No time for that. Nope. Nope.
Can you knock enemies off edges?
As of right now, I haven't been able to see a way to do that. But I'm sure there probably is one, but they just haven't decided to kind of make that a thing yet. Who knows? One thing that, and I mean, even still, the game is amazing, but one thing that I constantly have to remember, this isn't even new code, so it's just funny how messed up Fusillade is when you actually combine it with Blast Sphere. I mean, dude didn't even have a chance to move from that location. But yeah, it would be nice if they add that. That would be really cool. That said, I'm pretty sure for certain players that would be a doozy to keep up with. Because then you would have to constantly be running and trying to manage to like keep up with the enemies as you knock them down. Especially if a knockdown wasn't like an automatic kill or something. That would be a little bit of trouble to have to deal with. Okay, so we need 300. That shouldn't be a problem. Alright, we'll get rid of him first. Ooh, nope, you were not about to get me with that. You thought I was slipping. Nope. Take a load off.
Would make for an excellent way to use crowd control.
Oh yeah, for sure. The only thing is now, so again, currently I'm in the process of leveling up all her abilities. But the thing is, once you fully level Frey up, she's so OP in certain ways that, I mean, Let's be honest, crowd control, you are the crowd control. It's like, do you even really need to use the bombardier technique or any of the other stuff? But I will admit that this is one of those games where the more that you play her, the better you get. Definitely, it's one of those things where you have to get used to knowing how her abilities work. Nope. There we go. We're at 172 XP needed. Let's go ahead and get the rest. I'm gonna just go ahead and run normally for a bit. Let's go ahead and swap in here. Nope. That's 168. We're almost there. We'll have a few enemies over this way. We'll just go ahead and get rid of the majority of them from the beginning. Okay, nothing there, so then I'll just use bind.
Ready?
Nope. And there we go. So now that allows us to unlock Conflagration Level 3. And let's go ahead. We'll move us directly back to this area first.
My name is Frey Holland, and I am the fastest woman alive.
Yep, she is literally the Flash. Again, it is going to be interesting seeing how people manage to keep up with her at top speed. Because, I mean, this is just a demo. I don't even know. Half the time I'm like, okay, I think I need to increase my camera speed. But the problem is, if I do that, no one will be able to keep up with anything while I'm playing. Everything will just look like a blur the whole time. So, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and have that more damage inflicted when fighting nightmares. There's nothing I can do to upgrade her magic right now because we don't yet have that ability for the cloak. Really, what I'm going to be doing right now is just testing to see how well these abilities work in their current state, and if need be, we'll upgrade further later. We're just going to see how this goes. So the area that I'm going to is here, Chichek. So we'll go ahead and fast travel here. Oh, let me go ahead and clear off. I think it's, yeah, hold triangle and all markers disappear. And we'll put one on the place that we're headed to, which is over this way. Of course, the fog is meant to symbolize that this is some foolishness and you probably shouldn't be doing it, but that's a whole other discussion. So I'm going to go ahead and put my saves in. I'm going to save twice, actually. Depending on how many times I need to sit there and mix it up a bit. And we'll go ahead and finish off whatever's in the way. Nope. I saw that. Nope. Thought y'all was slick. If I were to get hit fighting y'all, then I wouldn't be ready for this foolishness I'm about to go sign up for now. Oh man, here we go. Like, literally, the area is turning into complete darkness just to even get in here. Oh, man, this is gonna suck so bad. Alright. So, the biggest issue with these guys is you can't even find time to attack them halfway. Alright. Oh, and by the way, those are beam attacks, too. They can kill you. And I gotta deal with the fact that she loves to kind of do that skipping move. Alright. So my plan right now is to get rid of all the big ones. And if I can at least do that, then I'm making progress.
Damn.
Ow. Well, that was fun. Alright. And of course, she also has a range for her blast spear. The only thing that's annoying about that is that she will kind of sit there and aim down if she can't really get a bead on an enemy. I don't really need to be hitting up there. I need to be hitting down, but whatever. Alright. I'm gonna try and open a fire trap and see what amount of damage I can do here. Oh, nice. We got it. Man, it was a good idea putting in for that increased damage spell. All right, that's another one. If I can get to the one up there.
Are we supposed to have a fight in the middle of a tornado?
Hey, yeah, I know, right? Actually, though, I'm kind of making this harder on myself than I needed to be. At this point, I can just start putting down damage everywhere. There we go. Awesome. That went way better than I expected it to. Alright. So... oh, right. This is why I liked Blessed, because Blessed you get all spell damage boost and you get improved critical hit rate. And so then at that point I'm actually able to take critical hits off of one of my other abilities. So let's go ahead and fully explore this area. I'll come back to that chest. Okay, so the other chest is in here. Nugget and bomb flax. Ha. So you have to make sure you get the exit in the center. Otherwise she'll just run up the wall. Alright. Wild musk, got that. Okay, let's head this way. Got that. Got that. Oh, okay, I already have as many of that item as I possibly can. Now let me check the map. Okay, we'll go forward in a second and just make sure. First, let's mark this as done. So that's Conflagration level 2, fully leveled up. And Conflagration level 3, the easiest place to go for that one is the Croc Emporium, and we're literally right next to that area, so that's awesome as well. Let's see where we are on the map. Okay, so we're pretty much at the edge of what is conceivably reachable for the demo. And now we're right back over by this area. There are some stones over here though, so we'll pick up the angle stones. And I can also go ahead and heal myself a little bit. And we're gonna go ahead and do the Croc Emporium too, since we're over here. These days, I think I have a better idea of how the best to fight the Croc Emporium. And I know how to kind of...
New nails, a bracelet, sashes, necklaces. Square Enix hasn't had this much fashion-based content since FF13 Lightning Returns in.
Yep, you're right about that. They definitely brought the heat from the how to look good side of things. Alright, well, that was definitely a lot of damage. According to our scale there, I think we did over almost 15,000, I think, in one go. So let's go ahead. Let's lay on the power here. So this is, of course, the cheap way to do it. The fun way to do it, I guess, would be to go in there and run around and whatnot. I am going to use the surroundings to my advantage this time, though, and just have fun with it. Set up over here. Ooh, ooh. Come on, Crocs. Come on, get in the center. We need to be having fun. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Next one's gonna hurt.
Oh, okay. You got me on that. Feel proud of yourself. Feel proud of yourself. Woo. Nope. Come on. Come to me. Alright, I need to get y'all set up right. There we go. So that's Conflagration level 3. Alright. We'll go ahead and use Fusillade. Nope. Nope. Aw, don't run away. Okay. So that is the entire Croc Emporium finished. We also got Conflagration 3 leveled up. Let's see. Now we gotta pick up all these spoils. So now that we have those abilities done, the next step really at this point is to go ahead and just start collecting a lot more mana to be able to level up these other abilities and unlock them. So I think the next step that I'm going to do is kind of focus, instead of, now that we've gotten these two done, which again, that Conflagration level 2 is literally the hardest possible challenge in here. Because if you miss it, one, you can't go back and do it again. And then two, the nightmares are extremely difficult to kill initially. So now what we'll need to be able to do is, I think I'm going to prioritize doing Blast Slice and Arc Slice, and then getting us Amplify, because then I can actually improve the magic levels on the cloak. That's how I got Frey so strong in the other, like my final Frey in one of my other save files. So we'll work on that one. Then we'll come back and do Genesis level 3 and Vivify, and you know, some of these over here. So first, let me go back to the hut area. We'll go ahead, craft one of these. And let's just see what the new necklace looks like that we picked up. Let's see here. So that's this one. And so this one gives that extra more damage inflicted when fighting nightmares. The only thing is, though, is that it doesn't have any health or defense stats. It had more base magic stats, I believe, than the Tesoro de Athia. But since we've been upgrading this one, it doesn't make sense to change over. What I will do, though, is here on the cloak, since the nightmares only show up one time, we might as well go ahead and just switch this one out for something else. So probably damage boosted when surge magic. Nope, never mind. I already have that one on the necklace. I believe they can stack, but there's just no point. So I'm gonna pick something else. Let's see. Surge recharge. Casting frequency. I'll probably do casting frequency, but we'll see in a second. Yeah, let's do casting frequency. Okay. So that's done. I don't believe that there's a point in picking up or trying to pick up any more challenges because I don't see any available ones. Yeah, so next step is to just get more mana. So you can't earn mana when killing normal enemies, I believe. Well, not normal enemies, I should say, but if, let's say, for example, the gauntlet runs, right? Like this one, a vital outpost. You can't get mana out of that. You have to actually get it from killing normal enemies that are out in the field. So I think the quickest way to do it, honestly, is to just keep running the Croc Emporium over and over and over again. So let's go ahead and head this way. Let's see here. I might as well just go ahead and erect the crucible, start there. Nope. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of there. Alright, go ahead and use Fusillade, Aegis to raise attack. We can just start a fire trap down there. Let's go ahead and have some fun down here. Nope. And so make sure to never keep the lock on for too long. Lock on is actually really dangerous in a sense when you're dealing with a bunch of enemies. It will get you in trouble because it prevents you from being able to see properly. Nope. Right now I'm literally just messing around and putting down a bunch of items to help in the battlefield. Okay, we can go ahead and erect the crucible here. And so one of the best ways to utilize crucible is to actually seal your enemies inside and then utilize your surge magic. Because Crucible will put a damage modifier boost on your attacks. The only thing is, of course, as you can see, the Crucible creates an extra wall for you to hop on. So just be aware that that will kind of affect certain things in terms of your mobility. I'm gonna see if we can set someone up for Bombardier. There we go. And that's what I mean by you can't get complacent. You gotta make sure, it's like if you were fighting in real life, you need to make sure that all of your enemies are either in front of you or that you basically have their movement patterns tracked so that you have time to set up in another location. We'll go ahead and do some hand-to-hand. Same as before, making sure that you're not in a place where you can easily get hit. And always keeping an eye on stamina.
You're mine.
Alright, I'm trying to get him in the perfect location. If I can get this guy to come in a bit. Alright, that is beautiful. Nope. We did not get all of them with that one. I know that for a fact, because we should be getting a higher score. Yep. Actually, I can stay in the Crucible here and use this as protection. And then just fire. Because the auto lock, of course, will work to our advantage here. I don't have to see him to hit him in that instance. Nope. Nope. Saw you over there. And see, this is the thing, they start running all over the battlefield at this point because they don't want to be bothered with the fight. Nope. 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 And we're done. And I believe that that was a totally hitless run too. I'm gonna actually take something from that one. Let's see here. Alright, I just went ahead and took a snapshot of that one too. Who knows, might use that for material later. And I'm gonna grab all our items here. One thing that I'm still trying to experiment with is when to time the button presses for her to pick up items. Because if you're running in a straight line, it's easy. But there are certain moments where if you're picking up a bunch of them at once, I think there's a certain kind of like pause and break I gotta do to make her really pick them up well. Nope. Oh, there's another one up here. Nope. Okay, we need 397 XP to get to the next level. Now, it's interesting, I think the Croc Emporium may refill after a certain period of time. I think I have to move a little bit further away though. But I believe they respawn pretty much almost instantly if you just move out of the range and then come back. Well, we can go ahead and take care of some other enemies that are a little bit further away. Okay. So of course with the crows, gotta make sure that they're not able to get close to you, and you gotta dodge the boggarts too. Definitely can get very annoying very quickly. So it's of the utmost importance that in a situation like this, that you keep your stamina intact. Once the boggarts are down though, it becomes really easy. Boggarts and crows out of the way, it's just clean up at that point. Alright. Let me see what we're looking at. 153, so I just need a few more kills. And see, that's what I mean by sometimes with that item pickup. Alright. dodging now. Oh man, we're dodging a lot. Okay. I see how it is. Alright. Done there. I honestly need to use state transition attacks like that more. What kind of leads me to not do it though is just the fact that it uses stamina a lot to do that. And see, you can wind up jumping yourself into another enemy, which isn't fun. Alright. Nope. So the damage modifier that you have active is whatever, that tells you pretty much whatever amount of damage you're going to get for each finished battle. So the benefit, of course, is that you can slowly but surely improve your damage modifier. The detriment is you have to actually improve that damage modifier. So I'm gonna go ahead and focus on getting Disperse all the way up. Because Disperse is the solution to enemies that you can't see. And that allows you to actually spend some time on the ground for a second, especially in an area like this where the camera is kind of problematic because you are on a hill. Alright, so we're done there. That's 70. I don't think that's enough yet to be able to get us to the next one, but we can at least get to Blast Slice level 2. And let's see how we're running. So I think we'll go ahead and we'll do the mastery challenge for Blast Slice level 2, and then kind of call that it for tonight.
Good night.
So let's go ahead and get that done real quick. Nope. We'll go ahead and head back to the hut, which is right up here. So we're back at the refuge. Oh, something kind of cool that I did want to show here. I figured out how to do recently. So, right here, parkour in, and she will literally kick her way through the refuge door and just pretty much float through. Totally unnecessary action, obviously, but you know, pretty cool to see. Let's see here. So we're gonna do Blast Slice level 2, and that'll be the. Yeah, it'd be funny if she could actually do that on the enemies themselves. That's something I'd really love to see next. So this one's actually really, really easy. It's only just strike the enemies from afar. So we can just pick any large enemy group, set up, and then just start using it. Let me make sure where we are on the map. This is actually not the best place to do this one quickly. I'm going to start over here at the Fountain Fields Refuge. And our best bet is to actually go right down here to where the zombies are. Alright, and we're set up. Now, what we'll want to do is aim from here and get them. And there we go. Literally that easy. And we're totally done with that one. I'm gonna actually save that gameplay too. So give me a second. Let's see here. Save. Alright. We could use the little launching pad, but we're just gonna do this the old-fashioned way. It's definitely not exactly difficult to do so. And do our little cool parkour kick in. And that challenge is now done. So that's Blast Slice level 2. So in the next one, we'll go ahead and get enough mana to finish out the rest of the Silas tree. So that'll be, we'll need another, looks like another 42 here. Then we're going to need another 74 after that to finish out Arc Slice level 2. And then we'll need to go ahead and get Amplify as well, which will be another 144. So really at this point, I think it'll be speed running the Croc Emporium. Just going back over and over again. Because each level takes around 2,000 to 3,000 XP. So it's just going to be rerunning that one over and over again. Because that's the most XP you can get in the entirety of the map. Then after that, we'll have to do the same thing for Shield Shot, Burst Shot, and Scatter Shot over here. And then there's Genesis and Vivify. As far as I remember, the hardest, the other two hardest, or the instance, not maybe I shouldn't say hardest, but easiest to miss SpellCraft challenges are going to be for Vivify and for Amplify. So we'll kind of save those for last and make sure that we do those the right way the first time. All right. Well, this is going to be it for tonight. We'll end it here. Thanks everyone for joining, and I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Peace.